Developing tonight, the House approves a 2-year bipartisan budget plan. Just happened a couple of hours ago. Neither side claimed that's a big win in this deal that both Republicans and Democrats found some cause to complain about. But we're now hearing that this plan includes major cuts to the retirement benefits of our nation's heroes. For the average enlisted military member, it looks like it amounts to an almost six-figure loss. Pete Hegseth is an Iraq and Afghanistan combat war veteran and CEO of Concerned Veterans for America. You've dedicated all of your time to looking out for veterans, and you feel like they're getting a bum deal on this.
They are getting a bum deal because of Washington's dysfunction, inability to address spending problems. Again, it slides on the backs, this time not of veterans and military retirees. So rather than taking on the tough issues on debt and deficit, and the president, when he responded to this deal, talked about the ironclad commitment he has to seniors. Well, that's good, and it's important that we protect seniors. But what about the ironclad commitment we made to those who served, who put their life on the line, and all they asked was for a retainer pay to continue to give back to them for what they've given this country? And we're going to take away from that rather than make the tough decisions on other things. There's places we could find spending to be cut in retirement and on DOD. Not here, not now.
So how does that happen? I mean, you know, that's what we see all the time. It's just sort of an indiscriminate slash when they have to do it. Instead of, you know, and this is something Paul Ryan's talked about for a long time, you know, sort of really digging into the process and finding out where the waste is. Where do you think they could make cuts instead of doing this? Well,
rather than doing it on the backs of those who are already retired, why don't we look at the system for those who haven't served yet? And there's ways the military could do better, both for retention and in its retirements. One thing our organization looks at is maybe they vest it so that even if you haven't served 20, 15, 10 years, you still leave. You're a Navy SEAL who did 3 tours and only served 8 years, you leave with nothing. There should be a way to vest that, almost like a 401k for the military. Let's look at that, but not the guy who's 55 and served 30 years in the military. Now we're going to tell him his cost of living adjustment is reduced because Washington can't figure out how to get $17 trillion out of debt. It's not fair, it's wrong, and it's a lack of priorities in Washington.
I mean, it looks like the model that, you know, many people think should happen with other federal workers, police,
and look at all the other
reorganize
places.
Their retirement package as well.
Precisely. Yeah. There's a lot of other places, and we go for some reason to pensions in the military first.
It always goes to the military first. It happens time and time. Pete, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.